Hi, it's the last week in April, and we're going to read one more poem in honor of National Poetry Month. Obviously, the library is still closed, but we are here working, and we are excited that someday soon we will be opening back up. And remember, we're going to be having a poetry contest, and there will be more about that in the future. But for today, I want to read a poem that is perhaps one of the most famous poems written by an American poet. The first line is quoted all the time. The last lines are quoted almost as much. The middle is not quite so famous, so it might seem like a lazy choice on my part to read this poem, but I think the middle of the poem deserves to be heard just like the first lines and the last lines. So I'm going to be reading The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost was born in 1874 and he died in 1963, and he is the only poet to ever win 4 Pulitzer Prizes. So maybe there's a future Robert Frost out there. Keep working on your poems because the library is going to be having a poetry contest. It's going to be part of our summer reading, so we'll be giving you the details on that in the future. In the meantime, happy reading.